Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And today we're looking at Martin Bakole versus Kevin Johnson. Okay, so this was an interesting matchup, seen as an interesting test for Martin Bakole against the durable Kevin Johnson. Okay, so round one started, and immediately Bakole was on the offensive, clipping up Kevin Johnson against the ring, against the side of the ropes, and peppering him with multiples of shots. And that went on to be a common theme of the fight. Interestingly enough, there were some shots to the back of the head, and the referee had to warn Bakole to keep those shots off the back of the head. And interestingly, he warned he warned Kevin Johnson to not give up the back of his head, which is quite hilarious. The onus is on the opponent not to hit the back of the head. Okay, so round one, convincing and easy win for Bakole. Round two, we saw more of the same, pinning up. There we go. Probably even the same corner of the ring. Kevin Johnson with his back on the ropes, receiving multiple shots, all kinds of shots, jab, hooks, and cleverly Bakole went to behind the elbow, went to the ribs. I mean the liver, the kidneys, the liver. Lots of liver shots got Kevin Johnson's attention. Okay, round three. I can't remember if it was round 3 or round 4. Let me check my notes. Oh yeah, it's round 3 where Bakole, I don't know, I want to see the punch stats for that round, because I suspect Bakole threw more punches, or he's got to be up there with the highest amount of punches thrown by a heavyweight in one round. It was ridiculous. It was astonishing. He was peppering Johnson relentlessly. The punch output for that round was astonishingly outrageous. Okay, so Kevin Johnson getting a thorough. If you haven't checked out my video on David Allen's reason for saying you wanted the Dubois fight, go and check it out. It is highly hilarious. Okay, look at these pair of smilers here. Anyway, let's move on from that. So, round 4. Kevin Johnson changed up his tactics a bit. More footwork, more movement from Johnson. Kept it pretty much moving as opposed to retreating to the ringside and lying on the ropes or using the round ropes to bounce off. But still, we see Martin Bakole controlling the center of the ring and still getting off shots. Okay, what round is this? This is still round 4, so he won that. Let's go to is this round 5? Okay, this is a good shot. This is round 5, and this is indicative of what happened. Bakole finished off Kevin Johnson with a barrage of shots. And the referee mercifully stepped in. But we can't leave it there without telling you an interesting feature of this fight. You see, Kevin Johnson had fought 8 days prior over in Europe, 12-round loss, and flown back to the USA, and then received notice of this fight 2 days prior. 2 days prior. Kevin Johnson had 2 days notice for this fight, or accepted the fight on 2 days notice, since Bakole's opponent, I think it was a Spanish guy, was supposed to be a Spanish guy, he dropped out. Last minute dropout. So Kevin Johnson took this fight on 2 days notice. So there we are. There's a stoppage. So what? Damn, Bakole looks tall in this shot. Bakole looks taller than usual in this shot. What the hell is he doing? The man is levitating. The man's feet are literally off the ground. He's walking on air. Martin Bakole is walking on air. I don't know if this referee's got some Jedi techniques here. He's literally lifted him up. Look at this. Look at the force field. Okay. So, credit due to Bakole, but we have to stop and take a little look at, well, credit due to Bakole for stopping Johnson. And at this juncture, we need to stop and take a look at, where are we? Where's BoxRec? I got it up here somewhere. Okay, let's have a quick little look at BoxRec to see the significance of someone stopping Kevin Johnson. Let's go back. Let's go back in time. Where are we? Okay, so Derek Chisora. Let me just shuffle this thing over a little bit. Let's look at some of these results. So, okay. Derek Chisora. Well, Christian Hammer. That was when? That was 2013. December the 20th, 2013. That's a bad Christmas present for Johnson. Mind you, he got paid, so hey, it's a Christmas present, it's a Christmas present. Okay, so that was a unanimous decision loss for Johnson. Okay, that's December 13th. February 2014. Unanimous decision. You see a theme here? Unanimous decision loss to Derek Chisora. That's February 2014. April 2014, Manuel Cha lost, unanimous decision. What is this? That was April 14. Okay. So May, he took a 11-month break. May 2015, Anthony Joshua, TKO. Highly unusual. Normally, you can rely on Johnson to go the whole way, but Joshua finished him in 2 rounds. Highly unusual. Let's scroll up a couple of fights. Didn't fight again in 2015. He said it was it for him. Finished. Finito. Kaput. Stayed out of the ring for, what is that? Yeah, almost 2 years. Just shy of 2 years. When he fought Terrell Woods, which was a unanimous decision win. Okay, looks like he's come back refreshed. And then he fought, what was this, 1 month later, 6 weeks later, he fights Kubrat Pulev in Sofia, Bulgaria, for the WBA Intercontinental Heavyweight belt, which was a unanimous decision loss for Johnson. Okay, so 2017, now that was the April. In the August 26th, same year, he fights Egin Solmas. Win. His opponent retired. And then 2 months later, in October the 14th, 2017, he fights Francesco Pianetta. Finishes Francesco, I think, in 5 rounds. I think Francesco went 10 rounds with our lineal champ, Deontay Wilder. Johnson finished him in 5. My. But let's not say too much about that. Our lineal champ was just coming back from 2.5 years on the couch. 2.5 years on the kebabs, and on the booze, and on the nose candy, and on the wild boar's testicles. Let's say less of that. Less the better. But the real fascinating one is the fact that Kevin Johnson took Andy Ruiz Jr. to 10 rounds. at the Save Mart Arena in Fresno. Where's that? Fresno. That's in the Bay Area. Is that in the Bay Area on the West Coast? Huh? Bay Area, West Coast. Kevin Johnson takes Andy Ruiz Jr. to 10 rounds in 2018, last year. Almost exactly 1 month, 1 year prior to the Madison Square Garden incident where he toppled the unified champ Anthony Oluwafemi Olansi Joshua. Madness, mad things. Utterly mad. Let's just bring that one up because it's quite hilarious. Where are we? Andy Ruiz. Let's scroll across Fresno, the Bay Area. Andy Ruiz versus Kevin Johnson. Saturday, the 7th July 2018, Save Mart Arena, Fresno, California. 10-round contest. Andy Ruiz Jr., unanimous decision, 10 rounds. Crazy, man, crazy. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. My dinner's ready. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comment, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. So congratulations goes out to Martin Bakole. And commiserations to Kevin Johnson. He says he's finished now. He says he'll take another couple of fights in Europe, maybe Germany, but it's finished with the this level. It's finished with this high level. He's bowing out. Like he said he was bowing out against Joshua. 2017. It's now 2019. Let's see. He's been a good servant to the game. He speaks still speaks lucidly. Very lucid. And long may he remain that way. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Have your say. I'm out.